Hello, I'm Matt Scharver, Deputy Director of Watershed Programs at the Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District. And today we're going to discuss with you elements of our Regional Stormwater Management Program. And all this information can be found at our district website at www.NEORSD.org. So what you're looking at here is Big Creek along Interstate 71 in the city of Cleveland, near the Brookside Reservation, Cleveland Metro Parks, along John Nagy Boulevard. This is a drop structure that was built back in the 1960s when the I-71 corridor was under construction. Essentially what happened was Big Creek had several meanders that were cut off. So Big Creek was shortened in length. And when you shorten a stream in length, there's grade changes to that, and the gradient had been reduced. So there needed to be a drop structure to basically attenuate or again dampen those high velocities that were going to be moving through Big Creek. So an engineered structure was built, and it's simply called a drop structure, and it's about 30 feet high, and it allows Big Creek to spill over, and then its velocity is dampened or killed in a stilling basin at the base of the overflow. Well, this structure, being as old as it was in jeopardy of failing. It had run its useful life. It's adjacent to a railroad and the I-71 corridor. So this structure, there's not an opportunity for this structure to fail. If it were to fail, we could have had a catastrophic issue with the railroad or even the highway at some point. Here is a photo of during construction, a massive undertaking, definitely some hard engineering involved, but we tried to use as much natural stream engineering as we could. One of the main goals of the project was not only to stabilize the channel and reduce the erosion, to protect the rail line and the highway and John Nagy Boulevard on either side of Big Creek, but also to allow for fish passage for native suckers in Big Creek and for sport fish like the steelhead trout. So now what we've created is a rock ramp, a series of riffles and pools where the fish can now migrate upstream during flows that allow for that. And most importantly, now this area of Big Creek is stabilized and the threat of erosion has been arrested and the infrastructure surrounding it is now protected. One last example is along the mighty Cuyahoga River. So this is in the village of Valley View along the very popular towpath trail in the national park. The Cuyahoga River was steadily eroding towards the towpath trail. And again, we took a watershed approach. And this is a much larger river system, but we were able to use natural channel design to again arrest the erosion, build back the stream bank, use some sound natural engineering practices to deflect the Cuyahoga River flow back out to the center line of the channel and take the pressure off of this stream bank area, and then of course reforest this corridor along the towpath trail, and most importantly the Cuyahoga for water quality benefits. Other projects that we do not directly related to stream bank stabilization but to good stormwater management would be managing legacy regional stormwater facilities or new stormwater facilities. In this particular instance, there is a stormwater basin that was designed to capture flows from Baldwin Creek in the Baldwin Creek watershed. Intercommunity stormwater management, but unfortunately the basin had not been maintained as was required. So the district was able to step in through our Regional Stormwater Management Program and return this basin to its full functional use, providing effective stormwater management for this particular area of Baldwin Creek. So those are just examples of how we implement the program and what we're doing out in the region to solve stormwater management issues. But more importantly, we want to move into a discussion about how the program achieves this in terms of its financial plan. So the Regional Stormwater Management Program collects about $43.7 million a year from its impervious surface fee. And then that allows us to implement our stormwater inspection and maintenance program, the stormwater master planning efforts, our stormwater construction plan, which is our design and construction of projects, and then providing technical service to the region. And then additionally, unique to this program, we have a community cost share program where 25% of the revenue collected under the Stormwater Management Program is provided back to the local communities. So for each dollar that comes into the program, 25 cents is set aside, as an example, in a stormwater account specific to each member community, that each member community can apply through a reimbursement grant to do local stormwater management that then complements the regional efforts that the Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District is undertaking. The stormwater fee itself is generated through that impervious fee area. We have established the fee from 2016 to 2021 at $5.15 per equivalent residential unit. An equivalent residential unit is simply 3,000 square feet of hard surface or impervious area. So for every 3,000 square feet of hard surface on any given parcel within our service area, there's a charge of $5.15 per month. And we've broken our property classification down into single-family residential and non-single-family residential. And simply non-single-family residential is commercial, industrial, institutional properties. For all parcels, we use geographic information systems and most current aerial photography available to map out and delineate the impervious area on any given parcel. And from that, we calculate the stormwater management fee. For our residential customers, the fee is broken into 3 tiers. So as you receive or have received your stormwater bills, you may recognize some of these stormwater fee amounts. The Tier 1 fee is $3.09 per month for 2,000 square feet or less of impervious surface on any given residential property. Our Tier 2 fee is $5.15. That's for residential properties that are anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000 square feet in size, impervious area. And then Tier 3 is our largest residential customer at $9.27 for residential properties that have over 4,000 square feet of impervious area. Residential property owners, as well as all other property owners, have access and availability to apply for a credit, a stormwater fee credit on their stormwater fee bill. In terms of residential customers, we have an individual residential property credit program where residential customers can apply for credits by implementing things like rain barrels, rain gardens, removal of impervious surface from their properties, vegetated filter strips, and things of the like. Our industrial, commercial, and institutional properties can also take advantage of our credit program through typical engineered stormwater control measures where they can garner water quantity, water quality credits as well. We also have educational credits for schools and for schools that implement our stormwater credit criteria into their curriculum. So there's benefits to schools as well. So from the information provided, hopefully there's a better understanding of how the Regional Stormwater Management Program is effectively addressing all these issues across the region. Although the program is still in its infancy, just being a few years old, we've been able to successfully move into the construction phase and actually bring projects to the public view in terms of addressing these. Helping communities that weren't able to address these issues on their own, or individual property owners that weren't able to address these issues on their own, we've been able to bring funding and resources to bear to again address these issues through inter-community partnerships with multiple communities or partnerships with private entities to address these issues along that regional stormwater system throughout the region. If you have any questions about the Regional Stormwater Management Program, feel free to reach out to the Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District through our customer service number at 216-881-8247, or go to our website, www.neorsd.org, Again, there are specific folks, watershed team leaders for each and every community throughout our stormwater service area that you can individually reach out to and get information about the program, or if you have an inspection you'd like to request or a problem area that you'd like us to review, we are happy to do that and offer our services for everyone, all of our customers.